Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and today we're doing the Scorpio Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for February 15th through the 21st. Alright, I've already tried to do this reading twice. You guys are feeling some intense energy this week, some very frustrated. So let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah. I feel like you're feeling very burdened by you could just be very burdened by work. You could be very overloaded with work this week. You could be, just working towards a specific goal. For some of you, I feel like maybe you're holding in like your passion, you're holding in your feelings, you're trying to put your focus into work. You could be feeling some financial stress and you're trying to put more hours in at work. I do feel that for some of you there is something that you're really wanting to figure out. You're really wanting to kind of have something all mapped out. Like Scorpios are always wanting to investigate everything. But there's something that is really important. You're really wanting to figure something out, but it's so much that you're letting this you're letting trying to figure it out like overwhelm you. Like you're getting a lot coming to you at once. Let's see what else we get. I feel like for some of you, you're putting in a lot of work on doing that self-discovery, doing meditations, clearing your chakras out, like doing a lot of self-work. Even like changing your eating habits, but doing something for the benefit of your own personal growth, your own personal happiness. You're putting in a lot of effort towards this. At the same time, I feel that you're feeling very burdened by it feels like unexpressed feelings for somebody, or you're feeling burdened by a connection, or there's feelings from a connection that you're feeling burdened by. And I feel like it's like you're trying to keep your focus on one thing, but you have all this other stuff coming to you all at once. You have all this information coming towards you. You have all these new ideas coming towards you. And it's like everything kind of coming in at once, and you're already feeling kind of overloaded as it is. I do feel too that you're getting to this place where like your intuition is getting very strong, and you're trying to get into that energy of really being able to like trust and follow in your intuition, but at the same time you're having so much coming to you at once that it's kind of overwhelming, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Wands as your overall energy. So this is a new desire coming in. This is a new spark. This is kind of, this is action. This is new inspired action coming in. Wow. For some of you, this is a soulmate connection. It could be somebody that you've been connected to before, somebody you've been connected to, but I don't feel that you've been maybe in a relationship with this person, or at least not recently. I feel like between you and this person, you have both gone through a lot of healing within yourselves, like separately. I feel like you've gone through a lot of healing. And I almost want to say that the person you're connecting with is paying a lot of attention to you, or the person that you're connecting with is wanting to make an offer. Let me see what else we get. We have the Four of Swords and the Star card, and that's a very strong energy of healing. That's an energy, again, of taking that step back and putting focus into yourself. So if this is you, I feel like you've really been going through this process for probably a long time, but you've been really focused on yourself, on your spirituality, on your own growth, on, your own stability, your own job. You've been putting a lot of energy into yourself. And you've really gotten to, this place where now, like, it's time, it's time to have some action. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. So I do feel for some of you, oh my God, you do have this soulmate connection. This is a twin flame connection. This is a beautiful connection. Oh, this is a beautiful connection. And we have the Six of Cups over here. With the Hermit card being in the middle, though, I do want to say that there is distance within this connection right now. For those of you who are single, this is somebody you have not met yet, but this is somebody coming into your presence. This is somebody you're manifesting, especially with this Ace of Wands. This person might be a fire sign, but this person is going to come in very fast, very strong. Somebody who has a lot of admiration for you, somebody that really has a lot of respect for you, somebody who sees how hard you work, who sees the type of person that you are, and they really admire that and they really respect that. Again, this could be somebody from your past, but this is definitely a very strong soulmate connection. I don't feel that this is something that you've been focused on. And if this is somebody from your past, I don't feel that you two, are together right now, but I feel that you both have gone through kind of this healing process separately, healing within yourselves. You've definitely been putting in a lot of work and getting yourself stable, working on something solid for yourself, working a lot. Yeah, and for some of you, you're working and like working to avoid feeling. You've left behind something difficult. You're putting all your focus into work. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of conflicted too. Again, I feel like you have all these ideas for your future. You have all this information coming in. You have all these, you have a lot that you feel that you need to do, but you're kind of conflicted. You know what it is you want. You know what it is that you want to manifest, but you have like so many different ideas and communication, or maybe even interruptions coming to you right now, that it's just kind of leaving you a little bit conflicted about, what the next step is. But then in the same time, I feel like you have this relationship in the background. I do feel that it is in the background. It's either something that you're manifesting that's coming towards you, or a connection that you've had to somebody, but there's been other things kind of to where this connection has been not physical, I guess. But you've had this in the back of your mind also. I feel like for some of you, you have a connection to somebody and you've been holding in all these feelings, and so has this person. To some extent, there's like an energy of wanting to protect this connection. Okay, what the hell? Somebody is watching you go through this major transformation in your life. There's somebody that you're connected to, or somebody that you were connected to, that I feel like they don't show you how they feel. They kind of block a lot of things from you. They're very guarded, but in the same time, I think this person is like watching you put in all this energy into this project that you're working on, or putting all this effort into yourself. They're watching you go through this major transformation within yourself. They're watching you go through this healing process, and it's almost like they're healing as well, that they're going through something difficult within themselves. They're carrying like the same type of burdens, or they have the same goal. But it's like they're watching you go through this transformation, and they're kind of doing the same thing, but they're not letting you know. They're not letting you know how they feel, but it's almost like they're preparing to some extent. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you have this connection to this person, this really strong connection to this person. You feel it. But in the same sense, you and this person are not together. But whatever the disconnect is, I do feel that there's some sort of toxic energy being cleared out. I do feel that there's a lot of insecurities maybe that you have, or this other person has. But again, I feel that you're both going through this really major transformation process. And I think that you're both kind of healing. And again, I feel that somebody is watching this transformation process that you're going through. They're watching what you're doing. They're paying attention, and it's to some extent helping this person. And it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This could just be somebody somebody in your presence that is dealing with more difficulties than you realize. Somebody in your presence that has a lot on their plate, but they don't show that to other people at all. To other people, they show this really strong person, this, somebody that has everything together, but underneath the surface, they're really struggling with something, and they're looking to you, again, they're watching you go through some sort of transformation process, and they're healing in some way, shape, or form. This is helping them, but they're not expressing this to you. Let's see what else we can get. Again, you have a really strong connection to somebody. With the Emperor and the Lover's card, that's a strong connection. That's a grounded connection. That's a very stable connection. It's a very passionate connection. But if you look, it's like they're both like guarding something. It's like you're, how do I explain it? You and this person to some extent are not expressing or not indulging. Again, there's disconnect in this connection, but you both feel the connection, you both want the connection. You have the connection. There's a lot of passionate energy in this connection. Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of desire in this connection. I feel that, again, I feel that maybe there has been distance in this connection. There's been a disconnect in this connection. There's been a lot that has been hidden or unexpressed. But in the same sense, the connection is still there. The solidity is still there. And the desire between the two of you is very strong. And I do feel that you do have communication coming from this person. You do have positive movement forward. This is moving towards a stable relationship. But right now, again, everything's like being controlled. It's like the connection is there, but it's being blocked or controlled for some reason. But there's a purpose for it. It's like divine timing. Yeah, it's like divine timing. It's like, let me pull another card. Everything's coming together for you at once. You're going through a really powerful shift. You're going through a really powerful transformation right now. You're not just manifesting that soulmate connection. You're manifesting this, being on your path, as cheesy as that sounds, being where you're meant to be. And again, for those of you who are resonating with doing all the self-work, you know what I'm talking about. All this, all the shadow work, all the meditations, all the digging deep into whatever, all this that you've done is paying off. You are getting to this good place within yourself. And I feel like you're manifesting something stable for yourself. I really do feel like you're focused on your job, your career right now. And I feel like you're getting to a really solid place within your career. To some extent, it's like you've had this connection to this person, this really strong connection that has been kind of blocked to some extent. But again, it's because you and this person have been going through these powerful changes, and it's kind of like it's meant for everything to come together at once, because that's how the universe does shit, right? But with this, expect a powerful change. Show the world the real you. I don't know why I struggle saying that. And a win-win situation. This is saying, again, with all of this self-growth you're going through, with all of this work that you're putting towards yourself and getting yourself stable, you are working on yourself. And the more you put that out there, and the more confident you feel in that, that's when you're bringing in these changes. You are manifesting this transformation. You are manifesting these changes. And not only are you manifesting this soulmate connection, which you already have. I mean, you have the Emperor, you have Temperance, you have the Lover's card, you have the Magician card, you have the Strength card, you have the Three of Wands. This is something coming towards you. Again, for most of you, I feel like you've already met this person. You've already made this connection. You feel this connection. And for those of you who are single, I feel like you feel this connection coming to some extent. But you're getting this passion, you're getting this relationship, and you're getting this financial stability. You're getting this confidence in your job. You're getting to this good, solid place within your job. It's all coming together at once. I kind of feel this week that you might feel a lot more tension, because I feel like you know that all of these changes are like you're right there. You know that it's all right there. You know that it's all coming, but you still can't really put your hands on it. And so that gets frustrating. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, like this is coming. This is coming fast with the Eight of Wands. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You're manifesting this within the next month. This is all coming together. With threes too, this is balance. This is having the relationship and the job and the self-confidence. Like this is having everything together. I do want to say with this Eight of Spades, which is the Eight of Swords, this is the time to trust in the process at this point. Trust in the work that you've put in. Trust in the work that you've put into your job. Trust in what you've put into yourself. This is not the time to overthink, especially with Mercury being in retrograde. This is the time to take a step back and get yourself grounded. It is time to think before you speak, but I'm not saying overanalyze. I'm saying think in the sense of calm yourself down before you communicate something, before you sign something. You are going to find with Mercury being in Pisces right now and in retrograde that there's going to be kind of this battle between your head and your heart. So it's really important, especially for Scorpios, because Scorpios get so intense within their thoughts, to really take up meditation, especially the next 2 weeks. meditate every day, keep yourself grounded. And even though you can't physically grasp this right now, you are manifesting this. Give it a month. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it at that now that I've talked your ear off. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'm sending you much, much love. Bye-bye.